It's the 30th of June, last day in June, and this is the 8-month update of the Lifetime Story ID3. So far the car has been pretty reliable. It's been some issues, I can't deny that, but that's the way it goes, I guess, when you're into EVs. I don't think anyone has anything problem free at all. You're kind of a pioneer in the game. So yeah, I'm gonna take you back to some things that's happened in this month. Let's see how far the car's gone. The car has 12,298 kilometers on it. That's how far she's gone so far. If it was things I would have seen done differently in this car, it would be one thing that I feel is very important. Every time I start up the car, I get the lane assistant always on. I would like to see that it was always off until I decided that I wanted this to be, no, it's off and then it's on. Because sometimes the driver's assistant on some roads, narrow roads, it makes more problems. It takes the steering wheel and makes sometimes some dangerous situations, especially in the winter time. So that's one thing I would like to see different. Every time I go out and in of the car, it shuts itself off and it says welcome, and then I have to wait till everything starts up again. It doesn't take a long time, but I would like to kind of have it on all the time, as long as I said it's going to be on. Another thing that I mentioned before, this is 60 and it's ghost braking down to 50. So there's something with the GPS system on the cruise control system, so I have to manually push it up to 60 again. That's a little more annoying. So that's another thing that should have been a little better, but something what I would have done differently. Every time I go in and out of the car, of course the lane assistant turns itself on again, and here's another ghost braking. I'm still in 60, so I have to push again to get it up to 60, and then I have to go to the assistant and turn it off, because I don't want the car to interfere with my driving. So this is things that I think could be done something with. As you can see here, the maps thinks it's 80 kilometers an hour here, but it's 110 zone. And I've got it on manual cruise control, so I don't get the ghost braking. So it still thinks it's 80 here. You can see that up there. So yeah, it's good not to have those suddenly ghost braking and just take it manually like I'm used to. There's a way to get rid of ghost braking. The mechanic at Volkswagen told me if you go into the assistant, here you went in there and you push on this one, and then you have, usually this here is on. If you do that, take that off, you get the kind of a normal cruise control if you remove those like this. Then you have to set the speed every time yourself. But then again, you don't get any ghost braking. So that's the way to avoid it. So if you experience some ghost braking on highways and such, or in 100 or 110 or whatever it is, you just turn it off, and you have to do it manually. And on longer trips, when you drive for a long time on the motorway, it could be just as good to just get rid of that. So I've used that for about a week now, I think, and it's I don't have to speed up and put it in again just to experience another place where the car starts to break down to take down the speed limit 10 or whatever, down to from 60 to 50. So that's that. When it comes to ghost braking, to get rid of that, you go in here, as I said, and you turn this off like I have it now. So that's the way to do it. Then the screen went totally black. So I'm gonna stop the car and see if the screen gets back, because it's totally black here. Getting out of the car. Going 15, 20 meters away from the car with the key. The car is over there. The screen appear again. Hold on it. Nothing. It's the 23rd of June, and I have a problem. So I just gotta go to the dealer, because I can't control the heat or air conditioning or nothing, because the screen is totally off. Nothing happens. Nothing at all. I think it's the third time we have problems with the screen here since we bought the car. And that's starting to be a little annoying, and shouldn't be that way. What if I was on some kind of a road trip? This happens in the summertime or wintertime. No heat and no air conditioning. And today it's nice weather outside, and without the screen working, it's gonna be very hot in this car. Let's see if I can get some help at the dealership right away, because this can't be happening. It happened, that's for sure, but I gotta have it fixed right away. They told me I had to be away from the car for at least 20 minutes. I'm walking around looking at cars. just to get the time going. The Volkswagen, they have a Hyundai electric Kona. That's a 2020 model. So somebody didn't like this car and swapped it in for something else. What? I have no clue. I also have a Hyundai Ioniq. That's 2018. So what has that to do with the lifetime story of the Volkswagen ID.3? Well, I'm here at the Volkswagen dealership. This is probably the car that they trade in for new ones. And I'm just waiting till it goes 20 minutes so I can see if the car reboots outside. And here's a white ID.3. It's 2021. This has 10,481 kilometers on it. Just about as far as the lifetime story is gone. See there? So here's someone that didn't like the EV probably. Here's another one. Only got 40,250. It's 2021. Here we got the e-Golf. And that's in 2019. And it has 36,870 kilometers. So from what I can see, people are changing the cars rapidly. I see the mileage and which production year the cars are from. Yeah. This is how it is when you're trying to waste some time, trying to get 20 minutes passed by. So I can try to restart the car and see if the screen gets back on. Yeah. And here I see people changing in their cars between 1 to 3 years. And we're soon had ours for 8 months and going to be in October 1 year we had the car. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with the car till it's not usable anymore. So we'll see what happens, how far it'll last. So cup of coffee while I'm waiting. On the outside here, there's an ID.4. The back trunk looks pretty much like the ID3. In 2019 I ordered a car like that, but because of the coronavirus I had to wait another year. That's why I bought the Volkswagen ID3. So I got the car in the Volkswagen in 2020 instead of waiting for a car like that. This summer in 2021 was when I was supposed to receive it. But when I heard that it was delayed, I canceled the order. I think that was in May 2020. Yeah, it was. And I'm kind of glad I did, because I rather have a real wheel drive than front wheel drive. Waiting for 20 minutes to pass. So we'll see this if the screen is back on. I think it's going way over 20 minutes. And I have no screen. Nothing. So then it's going back in again and just tell them my screen don't work. It's dead. It's dead as it can be. So the professional mechanic here for the ID3 is fetching his laptop. So I can't put him on the picture, so you can't see him. He is more like a kind of a ghost repairman. So it's the second time we have to take the car in here. First time it was the 12-volt battery. This time it's the screen is hung up and don't want to start up. So you can see it's a beautiful day. Sun is shining bright. It looks like he's have to reset the screen, so you have to find out which fuse you have to pull to do that. I also got an advice from the repair guy that in the winter time, if you're thinking about taking longer trips, be sure to preheat the car at least about a half an hour to 45 minutes, so the car is warm inside and the battery has warmed itself up before you start driving, and you have a longer range. So I never knew that. So that'll be fun to see when it comes to the winter again. See what range I get then. So this Corona times. He also told me that it's coming a bigger update on the software again. So that'll be interesting to see when it comes and what will happen. So that was a reset on the screen, and it took out the fuse 46, but you had to have the computer on to do the reset. But yeah. So the screen is back. That was fast and it was quick. It was good. That happened when I was down in the city. So yeah, here we go. Well, one thing I will say that dealership in Ireland when it comes to Volkswagen is very good, very satisfied, because it's went very quick. I just got in there and I just have to walk around for 20 minutes though to see if it will reset itself before I get the hold of the mechanic. So that's very positive. It's 24.5 Celsius degrees, and I'm putting on the air condition. It's hotter in the car now than 24.5. So I'm going down to the store to fetch some wheels to replace on the back of this thing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And it's still the last day of June 2021, and we had some very nice weather last week, and we're looking like we're gonna have a nice week or two more. So here we have the Pale Blue River going. See it over there. And now this is real time since I left. I put on the air condition, and I'm going to tell you when I start to feel it start to be more comfortable inside the car. It's really starting to cool down now. And here comes the bugging about the line assistant, because this road here ain't good enough for line assistant doesn't do its job the way it should. It's wingling my steering wheel, so I had to shut it off down there. So yeah. Well, I guess that took about a couple of minutes to cool down the car inside, so it's getting livable inside the car now. I've been driving with manually cruise control, and so I've been using the buttons here up and down to adjust the speeds instead of the car reading the speed limit out of cameras and maps. So I'm getting close to 50, so I push this here down to 50. It just took me 3 push of a button and I was down to 50. And then I don't get the ghost braking. So I'm here at this store. See if I can get some wheels to well, hope you enjoy those glimpses of this month, and lifetime story Volkswagen ID.3 moves on to another month. So it's an experience, I'll say that, and it's a positive one. But then again, as I said earlier, it's a brand new car with its issues as every other EV. I researched a whole lot on different types, and since like everyone has some issues. So, but it'll probably get better in time. So, well, I gotta get back to fixing this this machinery on the tractor so I can get in the hay, because the sun is shining and I've got some chores to do. So can't just be driving around in an EV. No, life is so much more than cars. Yeah, so whatever you do, just enjoy the day, stay in the moment, and take care of yourself. So have a good summer 2021. Whatever you do, stay positive. Thank you for watching.